I'm back. Okay, so no joke, I actually wasn't supposed to fall on my ass on that skit that you guys just saw at the start of this video. I didn't hurt myself or anything, but my initial plan was just like, I'm gonna come bursting in through the door, stumble over to the camera, say that I'm back. But you know, me being a gracious iron breaker, I slipped. I fell on my ass, and I think that, you know, the video is better for it, so we might as well keep that particular take. Wouldn't you guys agree? Let me know in the comment section down below. But anyway, I'm back. Hopefully you guys barely noticed I was gone. That was the plan that I had when I initially started working on the holiday hunts. I could see that a lot of you guys appreciated that, which makes me very happy. You know, I did all of those videos to hopefully keep you guys entertained while I was away. And naturally, I wanted to let you guys know that I'm back. And I also wanted to let you guys know what I've been doing. So for those of you that might have missed some of my, you know, social media posts and stuff like that, I have been in the islands of Portugal, one of the islands, Madeira Island, which, you know, I went there with my family. And when I say with my family, I find it interesting because most people were just talking about my wife and kids. But no, when I say my family, I'm talking about my parents. I had my cousin, I had their kid, I had my kids, my wife. It's more like when I say family, I'm talking about a larger group. Usually when it's just me, the wife, and the kids, I just say wife and kids. When I say family, it means a larger group of people. At least that's the way that I usually interpret it. I'll try to show a couple of pictures that I took of the trip. Naturally, I'm not going to show my family members, anything to keep their anonymity and stuff like that. But you guys get the gist of it. I got to, you know, go out into nature, do a bunch of hikes. I stayed active a lot because look, my father's like, listen, he can't stand still in one place for too long. He's like a shark. He's got to always be active, always on the move. And so, yeah, we did a lot of mountain hiking. He's for a 60 lots year old man, he is way more fit than I am, which is impressive at his age. Let me tell you, completely and absolutely impressive. But anyways, while I was out there, naturally, I also played a couple of video games. I wanted to tell you guys about it. I took my my Switch with me because, you know, I like having the Switch around. I know that some people are like, oh, Rurikhan, you should just get a Steam Deck. And it's like, look, personally, I just really like the Switch. I like the games that it has. A lot of the games that it has resonate with me, like, you know, Xenoblade 3, which is pretty much the only thing that I played. I even took like Persona 5, which is one of the things I always wanted to have on Switch, but I never even got a chance to touch. As a matter of fact, this thing has just seen Xenoblade Chronicles and nothing else. Just Xenoblade. Oh crap, there's a cutscene playing. Uh-oh. I actually had to pause in the middle of the cutscene because I was just playing this on the plane ride here, and you know the plane started landing. And I was like, oh, I should probably pause this and do something else. But yeah, I've been playing a ton of Xenoblade 3. This one, I know that some people wanted to see me, you know, stream the whole thing and whatnot, but I kind of feel like the ship for that one has sailed. I have done a significant chunk of content, and it's just one of those games that I'm enjoying playing by myself without the pressure of having to, you know, stream it or anything like that. So I'll probably still make a video talking about Xenoblade 3 because I know that I've said it's probably my least favorite Xenoblade game, but it's still a fantastic Xenoblade game, and I kind of feel like I've been appreciating it even more now that I'm not streaming it. So it's a little bit confusing, but I'll definitely want to talk more about that. And I also want to talk more about Monolith Soft because I feel like Nintendo doesn't appreciate the value that Monolith Soft brings to the table. That might be a more elaborate video that I work on for the future, though. Now, another thing that I wanted to talk about is while I was in Madeira Island, my mom cooked up this cake, and I posted a picture of it on YouTube and on Twitter, and a lot of people were asking me, "What is it? What is this thing?" Because basically, I said this is the best dessert ever made, but only when my mom makes it. And this is the truth. This is an undisputable fact. If you think otherwise, you are sadly mistaken, sir. Once you have had this particular cake that my mom makes, like you'd just be like, no, you know what? You're right. This is the best thing I've ever had. You're completely wrong. It's the best dessert in the world. Nothing comes close to it. It's just, look, it's just a fact of life. But I've had a lot of people ask me for details about it. Now, I think it loosely translates to, in case you want to know what it is, it loosely translates to cookie cake. It is a type of layer cake that you make with cookies and this buttercream, which I think it's like butter, sugar, eggs, and probably a couple of more ingredients to it. The cookies though, it's this very specific type of cookie, which is bolacha Maria in Portuguese. The actual Portuguese name is bolo de bolacha, which if you Google it, you can look it up. But these things get dipped in coffee very lightly because you don't want them to get too soggy. But you kind of just like dip them in coffee and you form layers. Then you use the buttercream on it. But my mom makes like the best one of these that you can imagine. By the way, some people do this cake with whipped cream. Those people are fucking heathens. I don't know who had that idea to make bolo bolacha with whipped cream, but listen, stop, okay? You need to stop. I've tasted it. Tastes terrible. Stop doing it, okay? If you want to do it, you have to do the original recipe. Just like, listen. Anyway, I just wanted to let people know what that was because I got a lot of questions about that. But another thing is I released that video of the games that I'm excited for in 2023. And one game that a lot of people brought up was Hollow Knight Silksong. And I never really got into Hollow Knight all that much, even though it was donated to me by Super Kami Guru, if I'm not mistaken, a long time ago. He donated when I was streaming some random thing. He donated and he said, you need to play this game, you need to check it out. And I tried streaming it and I didn't get into it. I probably should put in more effort because so many people are telling me, Rurikhan, you need to try out Hollow Knight. I might even do like a regular Let's Play of it. Let me know if that's something that you'd be interested in the comment section down below. Let me know. But I do have it on the Switch. I'm considering it because a lot of you guys were talking about Silksong and how I should be paying attention to Silksong and all of these things. So we'll see how that pans out. But for now, it's just one of those things I'm still considering. Now, another thing that I wanted to bring up is that while I was there in Madeira, I found something that I hadn't really found here at a mall, because like at one point we had to go to a mall to get like supplies and food and stuff because we were staying at a rental place. And so at a couple of times we cooked, right? But when I went to a mall, usually one of the things that I like to do is whenever I go to a mall that's not in Portugal, I like to go to like a game store or something, see if I find something that I'll usually not find in retail stores in Portugal. And I did. I found something. I thought about, should I buy this? Should I not buy this? This is a game that I've talked about a couple of times. I haven't played it yet because I always thought that this would be a fantastic game on the Switch. And at the time, that game was actually not announced for the Switch. I could have probably even gotten a code if I really wanted to, but I was like, man, I really wish this thing was on the Switch. But then eventually that game did make its way onto the Switch. And so I found this. The Ultimate Edition of Death's Door. Now, I haven't opened it yet. And I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna grab this. The thing that I was actually looking for while I was at that store was Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because if you want to buy, because I want to have all the Xenoblades physical version. Like I actually have, you guys might have seen a Twitter post that I made a while back. I bought Xenoblade Chronicles X physical just because I wanted to have it, because I have like the digital version and it's installed on my Wii U with all of the updates and all of that stuff. But I want to have I'm a big proponent of physical media. I understand that that's a very boomer thing of me to be a big proponent of physical media. I don't care, okay? Lots of people, they get into all types of different hobbies. My thing is physical video games. I like them. So I was actually looking for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but you can't find Xenoblade Chronicles 2 unless it's like secondhand for like $100 and crap. And you can probably get it for like 80 euros on eBay or something. But it's like, man, come on, Nintendo, what are you doing? How can you not sell physical versions of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 at this? It's like, no, it's over, it's done. This is another one of those things where I'm like, dude, Monolith Soft are so underappreciated for what they do, you know? But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm back. This is probably going to be something that we will be playing at some point as well. Even though first, obviously, Crisis Core. I want to go ahead and finish that at least. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing the final boss because I already heard that. By the final boss, I mean like the super boss, whatever. Because I've already heard that thing is completely crazy and you need to min-max the crap out of the game in order to even be able to do it because I'm playing on hard mode. But, you know, at the very least, I want to finish the story and, you know, experience what that was because it's been pretty fun. But yeah, I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow with some more content. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe, bell notification icon, all of that jazz. And we're back, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.